Bradley Walsh's final broadcast arrived with the kind of quiet anticipation that only comes when audiences know they're about to witness something truly special. The studio lights glowed a little warmer, the familiar music carried a deeper echo, and the atmosphere felt charged with emotion long before a single word was spoken. For years, Bradley has been more than just a television presenter. He's been the comforting voice at the end of a long day, the quick-witted host who could turn even the most nerve-wracking moment into laughter, and the personality who made millions of viewers feel like they were part of something bigger than just a show. On this unforgettable evening, everything felt different in the most meaningful way. The smiles were still there, the playful jokes hadn't gone anywhere, and Bradley's signature charm remained as strong as ever. But behind the laughter, there was a gentle sincerity that made every glance and every pause feel important. Viewers could sense it immediately. This wasn't just another episode. This was a celebration of memories, a moment of reflection, and a heartfelt goodbye wrapped in warmth and gratitude. From the very beginning, Bradley's presence on screen has always carried a unique blend of humor and kindness. He never simply hosted a program, he connected with people. Contestants often arrived nervous and unsure, but within moments of speaking to Bradley, those nerves would melt away into smiles and laughter. He had a remarkable way of making everyone feel comfortable, as though they were chatting with an old friend rather than standing beneath the bright pressure of studio lights. Over time, audiences grew to love not just the excitement of the show, but the unpredictable, funny, and sometimes wonderfully awkward moments Bradley would create. His spontaneous jokes, playful teasing, and unmistakable laugh became trademarks that viewers looked forward to night after night. And through it all, there was always an underlying sense of sincerity, a reminder that what made the show special wasn't just the format or the competition, but the heart behind it. As this final broadcast unfolded, those memories came flooding back for fans around the world. Social media lit up with messages from viewers sharing their favorite moments, the unexpected laughs, the touching conversations, and the countless times Bradley's reactions became just as entertaining as the game itself. Some remembered the hilarious exchanges that left the entire studio in stitches, while others spoke about the moments of encouragement that helped contestants believe in themselves when they needed it most. Even as the show carried on with its usual rhythm, there was a noticeable tenderness in the air. Bradley's words carried a slightly deeper meaning, his laughter lingered just a little longer, and every interaction seemed filled with appreciation. It was as though the entire evening had transformed into a thank you letter, not just from Bradley to the audience, but from the audience back to him. There's something incredibly powerful about shared experiences. Over the years, families gathered around their televisions, friends quoted their favorite Bradley moments, and entire communities bonded over episodes that became part of their weekly routines. The show wasn't just entertainment, it became a tradition, a comforting constant in a fast-moving world. And at the center of it all was Bradley, bringing people together with nothing more than his humor, humility, and unmistakable warmth. Throughout the broadcast, viewers noticed how Bradley continued to do what he does best, making others shine. Contestants were given their moments in the spotlight, laughter filled the studio at just the right times, and the sense of joy that had defined the show from the very beginning remained until the very end. Yet beneath it all, there was a quiet understanding that this evening would be remembered for years to come. Fans described feeling an unexpected emotional connection as the broadcast drew closer to its closing moments. The usual excitement was accompanied by a soft nostalgia, a realization that something truly meaningful had been built over time. Bradley didn't just present a show, he became a familiar presence in millions of homes, a voice of reassurance, and a reminder that humor and kindness can make any situation brighter. The beauty of this final broadcast wasn't in grand gestures or dramatic speeches. Instead, it was found in the small, genuine moments, a shared laugh, a heartfelt thank you, and the unmistakable sparkle in Bradley's eyes as he looked out across the studio. It was clear that this wasn't simply about ending a chapter, but about celebrating everything that had made the journey worthwhile. As the credits approached, fans found themselves reflecting on how many memories had been created along the way. From the earliest episodes to the most recent highlights, Bradley's ability to balance excitement with sincerity remained unmatched. He had a gift for turning ordinary interactions into unforgettable moments, and that gift had touched countless lives. There's also no denying the role humor played in shaping Bradley's legacy. His quick wit often caught contestants by surprise, transforming tense situations into bursts of laughter that resonated far beyond the studio walls. Those light-hearted exchanges became a defining part of the experience, ensuring that even the most serious moments never felt overwhelming. Yet beyond the jokes in the games, it was Bradley's genuine kindness that left the deepest impression. Viewers often spoke about how his encouraging words made contestants feel valued and supported, even when the pressure was at its highest. That empathy created an atmosphere where everyone felt welcome, and it's a quality that fans will continue to remember long after this final broadcast. The response from audiences has been overwhelming, with many expressing gratitude for the joy Bradley has brought into their lives. Messages of appreciation poured in from viewers who grew up watching the show, from families who made it part of their weekly routine, and from fans who simply enjoyed the sense of connection it created. Moments like these remind us why television can be so powerful. It's not just about what happens on screen, but about how it makes people feel. Bradley's final broadcast captured that magic perfectly, blending laughter with reflection in a way that felt both personal and universal. As the evening came to a close, the studio was filled with applause that seemed to carry the voices of millions watching from home. It was a moment of recognition, not just for a successful career, but for the countless smiles and memories created along the way. And while this broadcast may mark the end of one chapter, the impact Bradley has made will continue to be felt for years to come. His humor, compassion, and unmistakable presence have left an indelible mark on the world of entertainment, reminding us all that sometimes the simplest moments can create the strongest connections. For fans, this wasn't just a farewell, it was a celebration of everything that made the journey so special. The laughter, the warmth, the unexpected surprises, and the genuine kindness that defined Bradley's time on screen all came together in one unforgettable evening. As viewers continue to share their favorite memories and reflect on the moments that made them smile, one thing remains certain. Bradley's legacy isn't just built on television appearances, but on the happiness he brought into people's lives. If this special broadcast brought back your favorite memories or made you smile in a way only Bradley can, don't forget to share your thoughts and let others know what this moment meant to you. Because sometimes the best way to say goodbye is by celebrating the memories that made saying hello so wonderful in the first place.